Fell in love with a Scorpio. It's a crazy story though. She was super pretty, the baddest in my portfolio. She was super sweet, I would eat her up like an Oreo. I don't know how I got her, I'm giving God all the glory though. And she was born in October or November, I really cannot remember. I hope it doesn't offend her. She told me that she loved me cause I was so sweet and tender, and I would always defend her, and I was not a pretender. But one day she was acting so mysterious. I was curious, and honestly I was furious. Wasn't talking to me, she really had me delirious. I was overthinking, I didn't know she was serious. I thought maybe she had found somebody else, but honestly she told me she was working on herself. She took some time off to focus on her mental health, and I had to accept it regardless of how I felt. But all in all, what I learned in the end is I love Scorpios. I swear Scorpios a 10. But be careful, because as soon as you get in, she might turn up.
The government shutdown has continued, and it's very important for you guys to get Bitcoin. I have made a step-by-step seminar to explain how to secure Bitcoin, have your own wallet, buy gold and silver from a reputable company, as well as letting you guys know that the Federal Reserve is now not the final currency of the United States, and it is now backed by cryptocurrency. So even though a lot of people don't like Trump, they don't like Republicans, they don't like Democrats, this is not what this is about. This is about financial literacy and understanding that you guys need to hold particular coins. I go into depth teaching you step by step. This is only $88.88. You guys need to cop this. I love you guys. Bye.
What's up, y'all? This is 1028 Awakenings, and I am back again with another motherfucking video. All right, so I have been going live, so if you have not been seeing my videos, please go to the live tab. And I came up with this little I don't know, but we're about to jump in. I hope you guys enjoy it. All right, so let's dive right in. All right, so collective, who's coming towards you, and what are they hiding, and what's their true emotions towards you? Okay, so let's get into it. I am going to be doing this video at least one time a day within the slots of 1, 3, and 6. Okay, so let's get into it. Who is coming towards you, and what are they hiding? What is it that they don't want you to know about their character or how they act? Okay, so we have the manager of unpredictable behaviors. Okay, so whoever this is very unpredictable. You don't know if they're going or coming. You don't know if they're hanging out with you on Monday, or if you're even going to see them next Tuesday. This is somebody who does not want to be a consistent part of your life, but does want to be consistently hitting that, consistently checking that, or consistently getting payments from that. Okay, so this is somebody who is not somebody you can really rely on. All right, this also could be somebody that you've known from childhood. Okay, but these behaviors are hella annoying, and you're super tired of this. Let's see why this person is so unpredictable. Why is this person so unreliable? All right, let's see what this person is really hiding. Let's get into it, collective. Okay, so the first card out is that this person makes a lot of mistakes, and the people that are already in this person's life feel like they're very misunderstood. They feel like they're always the victim, and they just seem like a lost soul. So to you, this person kind of seems put together, and it's because you don't see them enough to see their flaws. You're not around them enough to know that they're not a no shit ass person. All right, and this person wants to keep you in the dark. Okay, they like the way that you see them. Okay, but outside and to other people, they look very misunderstood. They also is known as the victim. All right, so whoever this is, when they're around you, they feel found. Okay, they don't feel lost. But this is why you see this person sometimes, and sometimes you don't. Okay, all right, what else is this person hiding? Okay, what else is this person hiding? All right, so this person, you could be born in October. Okay, Halloween could be a month you don't like, or this person hates like Halloween. They hate like scary stuff. They hate witches. They're really against like stuff like that. All right, this person does feel like they're very spiritual though. Like they love the Lord, but they just don't like Halloween related activities. Okay, this person also is hiding, okay, with this unpredictable behavior, that they are smashing other women or hanging out with other men. Now, they could want you to feel like they have multiple options, but some of these people really don't have multiple options, okay? For some of you guys, there are some people that they're doing some things for. Okay, so let me tell you what this means with lust and curse in reverse. Now, this could mean because this person is you know, stringing you along, collective, and putting you in this kind of head space, you know, they didn't know you were a very witchy person. They didn't know you were a very spiritual person. You could be having dreams about these other women or dreams about these other men, okay? But what you do need to know about this person for the most part is this person is not going to be lusting after other people, okay? But they are very religious, okay? And they are very committal. This is definitely somebody who is going to want to be in a relationship with you, all right? So whoever this is that has this unpredictable behavior, even though they're acting very unpredictable, this person is clingy. This person is very religious too, okay? Let me make sure my glass is not dirty because it looks like glass, okay? All right, it was foggy, y'all, okay? All right, so whoever this is, you know, with this unpredictable behavior, even though their behavior does scream, I'm not wanting to be in a relationship, there could be a reason. With this hex and witchcraft and negative mind, this person could be very positive being in a relationship, but you could be their whole damn life. This person don't have no outside friends. You could be everything to this person, okay? They could only want, breathe, and eat you, and they could use all their sexual energy to be with you. And some of you guys like that. You're like, oh, actually, that's my kind of relationship. Well, this is what's coming towards you, collective, all right? Because remember, this is somebody who does have very unpredictable behaviors, but what's hiding behind that is that this person is very clingy. They want to be with you all the time, all right? And this is somebody who is very committal, and this is also somebody, who's this card, all right, that is very misunderstood. So when they get attached to you, most people don't really understand why they start acting so different when in the beginning they were so distant, all right? This is what this person is hiding. Let's find out what else this person is hiding. All right, what else is this person hiding for the collective? All right, so this person is very loyal, okay? This is the dog that will keep coming back. This person is very trustworthy, and they always want to rebuild. So this is not somebody who's going to easily be like, man, I don't want to be in a relationship. No, they're going to always want to be in a relationship. They're going to always believe in the impossible, okay? So this is not somebody that you're going to easily be able to walk away from, but they could be using this tactic to be hard to get, to trap you into being into a relationship. So if this is not what you want, be careful, because this girl is smart, okay? We also have decisions, hot and cold, and multiple choices. So this person is treating you like this, like not being consistent, because they want you to think that, you know, you're one of the many, you know, you're one of the people on the block. They could get anybody like you, but in actuality, nah, ain't nobody hitting the block. This is the only person that is choosing you, or this is the only person that's choosing them, and you're putting out this illusion. Do not play these kind of games, collective. If you want it, take it, but if you don't trick yourself into getting something that you want to distance yourself from later. All right, so let's keep it moving. How does this person truly feel about you, though? Okay, so this is all the stuff that they're hiding. You know, they're hiding that they're not really hot and cold. They're really liking you. They don't have multiple options. They don't want to smash nobody but you. Okay, but they're very religious. You could be very not religious. You could be spiritual, but, you know, they're willing to overlook that. All right, but whoever this is, how do they truly feel about you, collective? All right. So they feel like you got a lot of side hustles. You be doing a lot of stuff. You a hustler. They like that, okay? They like that you got a lot of jobs and shit, okay? And that you're really busy with your time working. Whoever this is, they like that you be working, okay? What is their true emotions about the collective? All right. This person also feels like you're under a lot of pressure. You might be the leader of your home or the provider of your home, or you just got a lot of bills that you got to just take on. So they feel like you deal with a lot of anxiety. All right. And they feel like you never really have time for them. All right. They also feel like that's shady. Like, why you don't ever have time for no relationship? Why you don't ever have time to build? Okay. They could feel like you act like that, or you could act like that because when they act like they don't have time and they're not consistent, then you act shady. Okay. It could be cause and reaction, because you could be a Scorpio and you could not play that. So you'd be like, no, I'm gonna play you how you play me, boo. Okay. All right. So let's see, what else are their true emotions about you? What are their true emotions about you, collective? All right. They do feel like you will compromise and you will turn back around to be with them, and they love how you talk to them. They love how you gas them up. They love the sweet whispers that you tell them in their ear. Okay. This is crazy. This is so crazy. All right, collective. Let's see what the problems are that you're going to run into when dealing with this person. All right. So what are the problems that you're going to run into when dealing with this person? All right. One of the things is going to be, this person is addictive. Okay. We have addictions. They think about these emotions that you are trying to cover up. They deal with these emotions and process and heal and release them. So, like I told you, this person has addictive behavior. They try to suck you in with this, I'm nonchalant. And then, then they're just obsessive about you. Also, this person is this as a quality of distance and disbelief. Give yourself reasons why you feel this way. So this person is very suspicious, all right? So you need to be very, very careful, because this person you're not going to give this person no reason to be second guessing you or making you feel this way or nothing, but they just like this because of other relationships. So be very careful of this relationship, all right? Who is coming towards you, collective? Somebody with unpredictable behavior. And the reason why this person is acting this way is because this person likes you and they're trying to trick you in. So if you don't really like this person, peep game, all right, and step away. This person is addictive and very clingy. Now, if you've been asking your angels for some kind of insight, some kind of response, all right, let's get into that right quick before we sign out of here. All right, so first card out we have is peaceful resolution. All right, so you want to have a peaceful resolution with this person. You don't want to let this person know you peep game of what they got going on, collective. So you want to end this out in a very peaceful way, because this person could be obsessive or stalking something like that. So just know this is going to end in a peaceful way. Also, just know that romance is coming in. You don't have to force this one. All right, so just know that, and just know that if you don't know if this is your situation, you need to meditate, just sit in silence for 2 hours, and the answers will come. But romance is on your mind, and you will get somebody that you could really be with, but don't force a fit. I love you guys. Bye. Okay, so in the beginning of every forecast, we break down the month of October, all right? So right now I'm giving you this reading on October 5th, and October 6th is a day you need to know. Now, on October 6th, Mercury enters into Scorpio. So thoughts deepen, truths emerge, okay? And say less and feel more. So be very observant tomorrow and the days around it. 3 days before, 3 days after. The truth will find you in some unexpected ways. Now, on October 13th, Venus enters into Libra, and love softens. There's a lot of harmony because of the focus of who is really there for me. How do I feel? Do I feel like the love is being reciprocated back to me? It's very important for you to really pay attention to how people make you feel and not what they're saying. People can say things to ease you, to calm you, like, yeah, we're going to get back together. Yeah, I'm going to work on this. Yeah, I'm going to get this job. Yeah, things going to work out. But that people really care about you, because they call and be like, did they call you back? Let's tweak your resume. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel? We just talked about our emotions. Are you feeling a little bit more safe? You have that reassurance. And when people are not giving you that reassurance, you have to really look deep inside and realize they're not loving me how I'm loving them, and everybody's not going to love you the same, but when someone actually cares, when someone is just feeding you fluff, right? Now, October 14th, Pluto goes direct, and there's a lot of transformations that will resume, okay? It will shield the old, and the new will rise again, okay? So this is going to be a time where your past will be blocked, but a new horizon, new opportunities, optimistic about life is coming towards you. Now, on October 20th, Mercury is in conjunction with Mars, which means the words have fire and speak clearly, but not hasty. So don't speak too fast and don't speak too rash. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to rhyme like Dr. Seuss, you know what I'm saying? But I might beat that nigga ass, okay? I'm just playing. But for real, you got to be careful, because your emotions could be running high. You could be really tired of people lying to you or just saying stuff. And you could speak clearly, but don't speak harshly. You could speak clearly, but don't say things that are below the belt, okay? Now, on October 7th, I missed October 7th, we're going to have a full moon in Aries, and that's going to be really high in energy, really bold moves, okay? So that's really close to the 7th. So just be careful, because you could be like, it's over, I'm done with you, I'm tired of this, or I'm done with this job, or, I just can't deal with this, I need a job. This could be that boiling point
You can have high energy, but just make bold moves. Just tweak your resume. Use Chat GPT for any single thing or any job that you want to have. You know what I'm saying? Be your best, okay? But watch out for emotional outbursts, jumping to conclusions, or just, not doing as much. Because remember, on October 7th, you need to be paying attention to things. You need to be peeping game, okay? Now, on October, where we at? On October 21st, it'll be a new moon in Libra. And this is a new start in love, so you need to trust your emotions and everything. A lot of people feel like, oh, well, it's a new start and a rekindle of something new. Not necessarily. Whatever you already had that was going on, it's already made you cry. It's already put you through a lot of tumultuous emotions. The universe is not really trying to give you more of what you don't want. But in order for you to teach the universe of what you don't want, you have to stop being in the energy. You have to stop accepting the tears. You have to move into a vibration that you do want. So the universe is like, oh, well, she's happy over here, she's not crying. She might be a little sad, but she's moving away from this particular thing because it's not giving her the joy and fulfillment that she wants. Okay, so October 21st is a new moon in Libra, and it's a renewal of love for yourself. It's a new start in love. You need to trust your emotions, okay? Now, on October 22nd, Neptune leaves Aries and it moves into like a fantasy clearing. So it's like you need to see things for what it is. Don't build a bear. Don't build a job. See it for what raw emotions are. All right. And trust your intentions because the reality returns. This is like let's say on the 21st, you were like, oh, I want to get back in a relationship with this boy. By the time the 22nd come around, you're going to realize, because Neptune is leaving Aries, that these habits are still here. These traits are still here. This void is still here. Now, when October 23rd comes around, you're going to feel the sun enters into Scorpio. Scorpio, what's up to all the Scorpios? You know what I'm saying? If you a Scorpio, happy birthday. If you not, you know me and tell me happy birthday, damn it. But feel deeply. You will heal inwards and you will go through a transformation on October 24th very quietly, especially if you're a Scorpio. You might be closed off, don't got nothing to say to nobody, Now, on October 23rd and the 26th, Mercury and Mars conjunct with Lithium, and this is really about taboo thoughts surfacing. Own your shadow self and reclaim your voice. So your voice could be like, you're not going to be alone by yourself, or you're going to always be by yourself. All these dumb little thoughts. This is what this moon with Mercury and Mars. Mercury is backwards. Mars is chaos. So it's just like chaos in your mind. Control that. Make sure you're looking at high vibrational videos. Flip it like a hoe cake. You know that you shouldn't be thinking negatively in your mind. So if you're single going through a breakup, if you're hard going through a job, do stuff that you love. You whatever it is that you love, dig deep into that and advertise for that. You might get a sale or something to boost your energy. If you're not doing that and you just, chilling, you might need to dress all pretty and just go somewhere so people can choose you. Doesn't mean you have to choose them back, but you need to know, hey, I'm wanted. People want this. You know what I'm saying? I have to settle for no bullshit. You have to get yourself in a mindset, but don't fall into no penis and don't fall into no dick and don't fall into no situations. Okay? Now we have October 29th, Mercury enters into Sagittarius, and this is about staying bold. Dreams are big, and just speak with fire, speak with conviction. Just know that everything is going to be all right, okay? All right, let's get into your reading.